This is why Derek Jeter is overrated.
Number 2, Derek Jeter.
Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Homer Hub. The overrated Derek Jeter narrative started roughly in 2004 when the Yankees traded for Alex Rodriguez, the Korean MVP and two-time Korean Gold Glove winner, only to convert him into a third baseman. The Yankees struggled in the mid-2000s, as in they didn't make a World Series from 2003 all the way to 2008. The criticism heightened when Jeter limped to the end of his career. Fans ridiculed the Yankees for letting him block potential youngsters while hogging the spotlight in the grandest going-away tour in sports history. The hot takes will resurface later when Jeter's number 2 is retired at Yankee Stadium. Here's why Derek Jeter is overrated. Number 1. No stat for #winning. Great, then credit Jeter for Yankees losses too. Jeter's biggest supporters have suggested that he leads the team to greatness in a way that can't be quantified. 5 World Series titles later, proof is in the ring. Oberman grants Jeter's defenders this point as long as it can also be used to explain the losses too. On that note, Oberman brings up the point that Jeter, for all intents and purposes, led the Yankees to 2 World Series losses. That he led them to 2 ALCS losses and 5 ALDS losses. And that he led them to the worst collapse in MLB history when the Yankees blew a 3-0 LCS series lead to the Red Sox in 2004. The good leading must come the bad leading, Oberman says. There's been plenty of the latter in the Jeter era, especially when looking at the last 14 seasons. Number 2. Shortstops can be MVP and dominate offensively. Here are 3 who have done it since 2002. Sports writers and broadcasters have at time questioned Jeter's place in the canon of all-time greats because he has never won the MVP award or dominated offensive categories. His apologists argue shortstop is defense first, so Jeter shouldn't be expected to carry the load. To that point, Oberman cites 3 shortstops who have won MVPs since Jeter began playing: Miguel Tejada in 2002, Alex Rodriguez in 2003, and Jimmy Rollins in 2007. Each player put up huge offensive numbers in those seasons. Working on the premise that shortstop is a defensive position and Jeter has done the job, Oberman offers a comparison to the greatest shortstop, O.C. Smith, the Wizard of Oz, tracked down 5.22 balls per game. His range factor in his career compared to Jeter's count of 4.05 per game. In other words, Jeter let 1 and more ball hit per game to go by in his 2,748 career game. Overall, value as a player must take defensive into account. Jeter pales in comparison to the greatest defensive shortstop. Number 3. Stats. Just looking at Jeter's 2010 campaign shows how flawed the system is. Yes, Jeter led the American League with a fielding percentage of .989. But what does that mean? Fielding percentage is a measurement of the number of putouts and assists a player has divided by the chances he has. Fielding percentage only accounts for the number of errors a player has. It doesn't account for the range a player has or the spectacular run-saving highlights a player makes. So basically, Jeter's high fielding percentage in 2010 only provides he consistently made easy plays, which hardly crowns him as the best fielder of the year or in history. Number 4. Tradition. Jeter hasn't supported the Yankees' only tradition, winning. Many criticized Oberman's criticism of Jeter hitting second and playing shortstop for every game he's played in 2014. Respect the Yankees' tradition, they say. Jeter has earned the right to perform on a subpar level. Oberman on this point had a field day, echoing a September 4 post from this side. These are the Yankees. Their only tradition is winning stuff. Oberman lists how the Yankees benched, released, sold, or traded Babe Ruth, Mikey Mantle, Phil Rizzuto, George Posada, and Bernie Williams, among countless others, when they became incapable of elite performance on the field. For some reason, the Yankees forgot that win-first approach in Derek Jeter's final season. There are many stats, but Keith ran with one. The Yankees are 11-5 without Jeter in 2014, 70-72 with him. They missed the playoffs by 5 games. Oberman called playing Jeter so often the moral equivalent of drawing game. Number 5. Broadcasters like Oberman can't rain on Jeter's farewell. God already did. Surprisingly, Oberman did not play the God agrees with me card, but he almost did. Jeter's defenders have accused the broadcaster of raining on the parade that is the #Season 2 Remember Farewell Tour, especially its final ceremony planned for September 25, ironically the day after the Yankees were mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. New York was very much engulfed in rainstorms the day of September 25th, with forecasts calling for more of the same through the final Jeter's farewell game at the Yankee Stadium. On this point, Oberman couldn't resist. Derek Jeter is not going to be able to make that stop, he said by way of closing the segment.
Contrary to what you have heard, Derek Jeter is not the greatest person in human history.
This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any other videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.